So this video is all about what to do when you've been having a relatively nice OCD free time and then suddenly those thoughts and feelings come wham back and you're sort of knocked off guard. The first thing that I want to say about that is it's really, really normal. Okay, if you have had OCD or you have OCD and it's been pretty good, but it now is suddenly worse again, we see that all the time. Okay, so some people just have a bit of a propensity to get in these thoughts and the feelings that come with them. And so we know that if it's happened once, it's possible that it can happen again. But the good news is, if you've had it once and you've dealt with it once, you can deal with it again. So the thing that often happens is if you have been having this sort of lull where you've been feeling much better and then suddenly it starts up again, it can feel way worse than ever before because you've effectively gone from almost nothing to suddenly like, oh my God, here it is again. And if that's the case, don't worry. I mean, I think it's quite normal that because there was nothing there, you suddenly feel like this is worse than ever. And actually, it probably isn't worse than ever. It probably is no worse, and in fact, probably better than some of the things you've experienced before. It's just because you've forgotten how terrible it could feel. Okay, so it's normal for things to pop back up. It's normal to have a bit of a relapse, and it's not worse than ever. It's probably roughly the same, or maybe even not as bad. And the main thing to bear in mind is if you have dealt with this once, you can deal with it again. Okay, you don't need any new tools. If you've already done it, you've got all your tools. You've either watched my videos or somebody else who does evidence-based protocol for treating OCD. You know you can do this, okay? And that's the case whether or not the thoughts or feelings that you're having or sensations or images that you're having now are the same as you've had before or they're different. And I'm actually going to make another video called Help My OCD's Back, and it's different. So if you're one of those people who's got a new theme, feel free to watch that. So one of the big things is A, don't panic when it comes back. And secondly, after A, you should probably have B. And B, try not to catastrophize. So that is a big thing, that it comes back and then people are like, oh no, I'm never going to be better, or all of those things, like, why is it back again? And if you're not careful, all of that thinking about what's happening can wind you down into that burrow where you really don't want to be. So do not catastrophize. When you notice yourself catastrophizing, bring yourself back, let those thoughts go, and then just put all of your good things, all your refocusing, maybe doing a bit of ERP if you need to, back to letting the thoughts and feelings take care of themselves. You put all of that stuff back into practice and you'll be amazed at how quickly you can get yourself back on track.